what does success look like for you online?
Like many digital creatives, Joan Njeri didn't start with a fancy title.
It started as a side hustle. I'm an actuary by profession, so when I was about to graduate, it was during COVID time. So I was looking for employment while people were being sacked and, when companies were closing down. So it was really, really hard for me to get a job. And through that, I landed on social media management. I applied for a position. The first person that I applied for said she loved my work, but the distance between where I was in Athi and where her shop was so far that commuting would have eaten up more than half of my salary. So I wasn't able to get that, but I knew now that I was good at that, and then I ventured into it. I did a course on digital marketing on Google. So with that course, I had a friend of mine who was doing websites. And because he was doing websites and it was during COVID, a lot of his clients also wanted to be on social media. So we were able to team up, and he was like, you know how to do this? I was like, yeah, of course. At the moment, I didn't have hands-on experience, but he trusted me to be able to do that. So that's how I started.
What began as a side hustle quickly grew into a full-time career eventually. This evolved into leading a team managing multiple clients such as Wild by Morugi, Queva, Poi Wamboi, Samke, and others across different industries.
I have a team of 3, so we are 4. We are able to take up to 10 clients at the moment. Usually the biggest chunk of work is in the onboarding process, because I really like understanding and making sure that we are fully aligned with the client as we start. With understanding that, I'm able to create a strategy, and then I have a team to execute, which is a content creator and a social media manager who help now in the day-to-day running of the business. I think I've worked with over 30 brands so far. So personal brands is like influencers, there's coaches, there's interior designers. So the person is the business and they're giving out a service.
No matter how many brands she handles, each one must sound unique. That's where brand voice comes in.
Constantly repeat your name, constantly repeat this is what we do, constantly repeat this is who we are, constantly repeat who we serve, because reputation is a key thing in keeping your brand on top of mind. If you're constantly jumping on trends, if you're constantly doing things because the algorithm, let's say the algorithm has changed, now we're doing reels, the algorithm has changed, now we're doing stories. If you're constantly doing that without thinking of your strategy and what the brand is lying with, you'll get lost, because now you'll be jumping on a trend and not thinking about how can I align this with the brand. Maybe your content is doing well and you're getting million followers, but people don't even know what your brand does.
Social media management may look simple, but the job demands a mix of qualities.
I think a good social media manager, one, needs to adapt. You need to be very quick on your feet, because one, trends, things are moving. So if you're not quick on your feet, you'll be left behind in your ways and in your strategies. A good social media manager needs to know how to communicate, especially with your boss. Just be able to talk about expectations, be able to put out what you're doing. 3, you need to be able to do research. A lot of us end up jumping on trends and doing things, but you need to make sure that you can research and make sure that it aligns with who your company is, what it is, and also research in terms of not just your competitors in Kenya, what are people who are in the same industry doing, like in New York, in Canada, in South Africa, so that you can see what is working for other people outside and how you can be able to incorporate that into your work. Yeah, and you need to be fun.
Her advice to upcoming social media managers?
Don't undervalue yourself. The truth is, the other person doesn't know what you're worth, and they'll bargain starting from whatever you say. I usually say if you want to be paid 80, say 100. Really, really focus on building your brand and understanding your why. And the truth is, when you do something with your whole heart, it's very different compared to someone who's doing it for the money. I like to say network a lot. Get out of your house, go for events, go to where people are, meet them. Because it's through these meetings, it's through, oh, that's what you do. I know someone who's looking for someone to do that. Oh, that's who you are. Network a lot, do a lot of groundwork. Don't just sit in your house and apply for things and expect for things to come through. Also, as you're doing this groundwork outside, do the same thing online. Reach out to people, send a DM, say, hi, I love what you do. Create content that converts. Shout out people who you've worked with, shout out people who you've met. You'll be surprised how someone will see a story and be like, oh, that's what she does. Let me, reach out.
Joan's work proves that social media is more than visuals and captions. It is the skilled storytelling that keeps brands alive online.